Europe is a continent with a rich variety of wildlife, and to accommodate this biodiversity and preserve it for the future, the continent has set up a multitude of different national parks and nature reserves. From the cold of Iceland to the forests of Russia, these places of security for nature do account for a number of different habitat types. However, considering the general landscape of the continent, it may surprise you to learn that the largest of these reserves is actually a rainforest. And to make things more perplexing, this nature reserve in France is actually in South America. So sit back and relax to find out all about the Guiana Amazonian Park in French Guiana. Guiana Amazonian Park is France's and the EU's largest national park, as well as one of the largest in the world. It was set up with the intent of protecting part of the Amazon forest located in the south of French Guiana. The park covers 41% of the region and can only be accessed by plane or small river boat. The area of enforced protected land covers 20,300 square kilometers, 7,840 square miles, and the untouched but unprotected indigenous inland covers 13,600 square kilometers, 5,250 square miles. Thus, the overall protected area represents some 33,900 square kilometers, 13,090 square miles, of rainforest. To put that into perspective, that's larger than the U.S. state of Maryland and larger than Belgium in the EU. Within the protected central area, maximal protection is enforced and gold mining is strictly forbidden. The unprotected areas, however, are the indigenous lands of the Aluku, Wayana, Wayampi, and Taiko tribes in Camopi, Maripasula, and Papactan. This is because the Taiko tribe considered it a restriction on their free movement, and the Aluku objected to restrictions on their sacred areas. The restriction of all previously acquired rights of the tribal inhabitants resulted in the exception of the inhabited tribal zone. The park is bounded by two great rivers, the Oyapock in the east and the Moroni in the west, and the area harbors one of the most biodiverse areas on the planet. Because of this natural wealth, it is an exceptional area of discovery for both its flora and fauna, as well as its indigenous civilizations. The southern forest of French Guiana is home to iconic Amazonian animals such as jaguars, monkeys, giant otters, tapirs, caimans, anacondas, poison dart frogs, giant beetles, and metallic-colored morpho butterflies. In terms of flora, trees reign supreme in the heart of the Amazonian park, with over a fifth of all species located here. The forest is home to massive trees over 50 meters tall, vertiginous lianas, and plants with spectacular inflorescences. Somewhat surprisingly, the park is open for tourism. The small community of Saul, a 45-minute flight from Cayenne, is a popular hiking destination. There are 45 kilometers of secure, well-marked routes, as well as 5 pathways designed specifically for people with limited mobility. It's part of the Amazon for All campaign, which demonstrates that anyone may visit the Amazon rainforest and, in complete safety, can rub shoulders with giants like the 60-meter-tall kapok tree. That's the height of a 25-story building. You can also swim with otters, go on nature watches, visit waterfalls, and visit some traditional locations to make and try food and experience the sensory wonders of life in the Amazon. In regards to climate change, if we take the absorption of carbon dioxide by the rainforest to be around 0.64 kilograms per meter squared, then the park absorbs an astonishing 21,120,000,000 kilograms of carbon dioxide annually. This, combined with the huge range of biodiversity, means that this area is vital for the protection of life on Earth. Not to mention the protection of indigenous cultures and societies that have existed for thousands of years before colonial settlement. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and that you will like and subscribe to support this page and the planet.